Hi, friends. Well, I'm having to deal with old age. What comes with it. I I was going strong in my 60s, maybe slowing down, but not knowing it when I was 65 or over. I was still running my counseling for mental health and addictions when I was in my early 70s. But I'm 76 now. I'm slowed down. Wondered if this happened to you. I'm just wondering if you would call this old age, and if if you're around that age, are you sleeping a lot later at night? I'm sorry, are you sleeping through the night and into the morning toward noon before you get up? And do you sometimes not want to even get up at noon? Now, there's a lot of old age conditions that affect us, and some of them have to do with inability to sleep. That's one of my biggies. Some of them are people that have leg problems due to neuropathy. That's a big one for a couple of people I know that's my age or older. Um, have you lost a lot of friends and you don't have many people to talk to, if any? Have you lost contact with all the other people that's moved and passed away? And now you say, okay, what do I do with the rest of my life? Well, I'm considering doing oil painting, which I did in 1967 at the first college I went to. I think I could do that with the instructions from a ton of people on YouTube that give free advice and free lessons. I used to write books and publish them, but the problem there is there's too many people publishing books, self-publishing, and you're lucky to sell a book in a month. That's only if you let people know on YouTube or one of the other, Instagram or one of those. So I've got about 17 books I've published, but I'll tell you they're not selling because there's too many other books that's being sold on Amazon. And so I've replaced writing with YouTube because YouTube, you see what I look like, you hear what I sound like, and you know if you like my style of talking. You don't have to open a book, do you? You don't even have to see the cover of the book or read one page. You're just sitting here listening, wanting to know, hey, is this guy like me? Does he think like me? Does he have the feelings of getting older like I do? Does he sort of fear that he's going to lose his ability to walk. I, I sort of feel that coming on. I've gone to the hospital to visit several people over the last few days, and it's almost like I'm dragging my feet to get to the fourth floor to see them. And the same coming down to get to my car. I have no impairments of my eyes or of my arms. I do know not to lift too much or I could break my bones. My doc told me that. So I keep that below so many pounds, lifting, I mean. And also, I have no canes, I have no walkers, I have no scooters. I'm not at that point yet. But at the age I am, it could happen before I get to 90. Well, it could get to before I'm 80, right? I'm 76. That's a biggie for me. It was like, is that really true? I'm 86? Yeah, you're 86. Is that why I'm sleeping longer? Is that why I'm not wanting to leave the house except to go out to a restaurant to eat? Yeah, it could be. Is that why I don't want to take long trips anymore? Yeah, that could be it. You don't want to take the drive, the long drive, the tiring drive. You don't want to do that anymore. Like you did when you were in your 20s and 30s, where you could stay up all night and even sleep in your car and go and uh, meet some special people in Florida the next day that you've been corresponding with. Yeah, some of you know what I'm what I'm talking about because your life was like that too. You, in the 20s and teens, you may have actually gone during spring break to Florida to meet people and have a good time. I never got to. So a lot of things change. There's going to be a lot more changes I'm going to be talking about. I've had pneumonia to the point where it took 30 days to recover. I've had COVID at least 3 times, and I know you're going to look at the ground when I say I have long COVID, but I have long COVID because I have the symptoms of long COVID. They call it memory fog. That's where you try to pull information from your mind that you normally would remember, but you can't remember. That happened today at the when I visited a friend at the hospital. I couldn't pull out the doctors that I saw there or anything. So there'll be some more sliding. Hopefully it'll be slow. Hopefully I can cope with it. I read at night. I'll tell you what my routine is. I get up at around noon and brush my teeth and go to the restroom and things like that. And I take my showers at night. Let me tell you why I take my showers at night. Because I would have gone through the whole day collecting dust, germs, and anything else. Sitting on the hospital couch, maybe picking up a few germs from that. So there's reasons why I do take a shower at night, and wash my hair every couple of days. And what I eat, you want to know what I eat? In the morning, I drink coffee. And then I take a Ensure drink. That's an Ensure protein drink, whatever they call it. Or a Atkins meal replacement shake. Because I'm not hungry. It's just the way I am. I don't wake up hungry. And I drink that after I have a cup of coffee. Then a little later I may eat a little fruit. Now that might be anything from watermelon that's cut up in squares, and they put them in a plastic box at Kroger's, so you can buy them for $5, or other types of berries, or cantaloupe. That's it till I go out to lunch. Well, what did I have today? Well, 2 pork chops, a salad, and one other side order I can't think of right now. Now, the thing about this is that you get 2 sides when you order a dinner. And the dinner for tonight was grilled ribs. Well, they were so good that I brought half of them home to eat for breakfast tomorrow. That's an exception. I usually don't eat meat in the morning. Well, if it was good sausage, cooked well, I may put it between 2 pieces of bread and eat it. So, I'm not really what you call a good dietitian, or a dietitian would say I wasn't a good eater. I don't think I am hurt by that because I take approximately less than 10 vitamins from a 1-day pill that has vitamins and minerals to coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10 that helps your heart. I take red yeast rice, 2 of them, that keeps my cholesterol in the middle range. And I take fish oil, which helps clean out your arteries and veins and heart system. All my family immediate families died, except my wife has died from heart problems, as I've mentioned in other videos. So I have doubled up on taking care of my heart, and I've had no heart issues. If I feel a little pain in the heart area, I will take 1 or 2 of those small aspirins, not the regular size, but they call them baby aspirins, and it'll go away. Now, that may be a good thing I do or a bad thing I do, but it seems like when it goes away, it doesn't come back for a month or 2, where I may be doing strenuous type work or lifting a lot of bottled water to bring in the house. We're supposed to drink bottled water because the other could be contaminated. Can you believe that? that we have to pay for our own water, and that it's gone now from $2 for 24 pack to $4 or more for 24 pack, all in 1 year. Well, it does here in Indiana. Now, what else can I share to make your day a little bit more educational based on what I do? I switched from writing to this as a hobby. I have decided I may go to art store tomorrow and buy some oil paintings and canvas and brushes, things like that. And even though I'm not real ambitious about that because it takes effort, I need to put myself through something else other than just talking here on YouTube. I need to have another hobby, a hobby that's creative, not necessarily to sell at the art fairs. Although if I painted 100, I'd probably go to an art fair. By any chance, I'm a ham radio operator. That means I can talk to people over the world on ham radio, which is not CB, but it's more powerful than CB, and you have to have licenses. So I'm going to sell some of that. If there's any people out there that's in need of equipment, I might be letting go and selling at a low price some of the equipment that I have. Now, I tell you what, I hope I haven't bored anyone, and I hope you've hung in there with me. I'm not the type of guy that says, "Hey, hit like or hit subscribe," because here's the thing: it's already written. It's already written. It's I'll say it. If I have to punch a button that says subscribe here, or be sure to like, I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm begging. I'm not going to beg. So that's why some people write to me and say, why don't you ask people to like what you do and to subscribe? It's because it's already on Facebook if you want to do that. And that's great. That means I don't have to convince you all that I'm worthy. You either like my style or you don't. And this is the way I do my thing. No notes, spontaneous, and pretty raw, huh? Pretty raw. Rough. Because I may repeat myself or not explain something the way that a professional announcer would do. But I want to thank you because you took the time to tune me in. And because of that, I'm going to be tuning in with new videos probably every day. If I skip a day or two like I did the last 2 days, it's because my computers didn't work right on audio. They were too low pitched. So right now I have an external, I'm looking at it right now, external speaker. And I'm not saying it's a good speaker, but I'm just saying it's it'll be able to be listened to, I hope. I won't know till I play this video back. So thank you very much for visiting, and if you want to leave a message or two, be glad to respond to it. And God bless you, and have a great, what was I going to say? This is Sunday. Have a great week coming up. Okay? Good night now.